Good morning, I'm Julie Meyer and welcome back to Entrepreneur Country TV. I am the CEO of Entrepreneur Country and I'm also the CEO of VIVA Investment Partners based here in Zurich, Switzerland, and the host of Follow the Entrepreneur Investor Summit. We talk about all of our platforms and properties on Entrepreneur Country TV every Monday morning at 9 a.m. Central. Good morning, welcome back to Entrepreneur Country TV. This is edition 4, show 5. This morning's focus is the Adriatic. And for those of you who watch Entrepreneur Country TV frequently, you know that I've been to Zagreb, and indeed we held our 8th annual Follow the Entrepreneur Investor Summit in Dubrovnik in October 2018. We have so many friends in Croatia and some great entrepreneurs. We have Mato Gatnik, who works at Aero Print and does some fantastic graphics, presentations work, is launching a new business networking enablement platform, which we'll tell you more about. You'll see this, how we're promoting some of the entrepreneurs in Croatia, in the larger Adriatic region. Now, what can a community of, say, 2 million people in Slovenia or 4 million people in Croatia, how does this matter when everybody's talking about racing off to China or accessing markets of 1 billion people, or indeed the value of the 300 million people in the homogenous USA, North American market? Why bother with a small market? Well, for most of us, we're not going to be building businesses that are going to scale across 3 billion people. Not to hold anybody back, but most of us will come from some part of the universe, some part of the planet, and we'll actually have to figure out how to reach out and come up with a consumer proposition or indeed a business proposition which really takes hold in the market. Those small markets are great places to test pilot, to beta test new applications. And indeed, when you have diverse languages and very digital early adopter people, as you have in the Adriatic, it's a great place to do that test piloting. That's one of the strengths of the Entrepreneur Country platform, and if you who are watching it this morning want to participate in our test piloting program, you can sign up for that. You need to sign up to become a citizen at Entrepreneur Country as opposed to a tourist or resident, and we're sharing with you information on how you can do that on our website now. But it is indeed that you can go global from anywhere. So it's not just that if you're setting up a business in Slovenia or Croatia, and indeed any part of the Adriatic, that you're going to be relegated or captured in a small market. You can test pilot and determine that product market fit, and then you can, using the technologies, the platforms and tools, you can scale your business anywhere in the world. 2 examples from Zagreb are indeed Rimac, founded by Mate Rimac, which is the high-end electric vehicle car manufacturer, which was founded 10 years ago, has already secured funding from Porsche, rumor has it Hyundai as well, and they have also launched their Grape electric vehicle bikes, EV bikes. Mato and his team in Zagreb are world-class, and it goes to show you how much you can get done even with limited capital, although they have been fortunate to raise huge amounts of capital from an Adriatic perspective, nowhere close to what Tesla and some of the other EV car companies in the United States have raised, but they have been very effectively put to work. And it's my hypothesis that many of you will remember that in Europe we have actually an exceptional opportunity to be more capital efficient with our funds, because indeed capital is more scarce, not in aggregate, but in terms of what actually gets into the hands of entrepreneurs. We're working to change that, of course. The second business, though, is Bellabeat, and that was founded by a Croatian mathematician, Sandro Mur, and a Slovenian designer, Urška Srsen, who have put together a community in Bellabeat, which is approaching the 40 million US women in the United States who are buying their smart jewelry. It's an incredible story out of Zagreb, headquartered in San Francisco now, having received financing as well from some of the leading players around the world. Bellabeat and Rimac out of Zagreb, Croatia. And finally, from Zagreb, Fil Rouge Capital, which promotes itself as capital for the bold, is a recent entrant into the European venture capital community. They also are running an accelerator program. They've received 40 million euros. Fil Rouge Capital out of Zagreb, bringing capital to follow the entrepreneur out of the Adriatic region. That brings us to the end of another Entrepreneur Country TV. We thank you for tuning in, for sharing this, for following us, for giving us your feedback. We look forward to seeing you next week.